So I thought that January, was where Hollywood dumped the movies that they didn't like.
Yeah, except Rich Bonaducci seems to think that they may be worth seeing. A couple of them.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah. Tell you what, let's check them out together right now.
It takes nothing special to mop up after the dying.
You're prettier than the last one.
But to save a soul, that's quite something. Bless Amanda's body and bless her mind, which is shrouded in darkness.
When you pray, do you get a
A
response?
pious nurse becomes dangerously obsessed with saving the soul of her dying patient. She's Saint Maud, and I think she's a little off. Find out for yourself this weekend, since all 84 minutes of R-rated mysterious Saint Maud horror are coming, well, tomorrow to theaters.
You know what, Malcolm? I feel like once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again. It's not until you're about to lose someone that you finally pay attention.
Well, what is it, Marie? What do you want?
Really? You want to go there?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you don't want to go there. Oh, forget it. Too late. As a filmmaker and his girlfriend return home from his movie premiere, smoldering tensions and painful revelations push them toward a, how shall we say, romantic reckoning. Malcolm and Marie is not only coming to theaters this weekend, but it's also coming to Netflix. All 106 dramatic and romantic R-rated minutes of it in black and white.
You know that I'm thankful.
These nightmares, they're real. Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm really worried about him.
His health is not your concern. I'm going to help you return to balance.
A group of classmates encounter a mind-bending ghostly terror when they volunteer for a weekend study with their psychology professor. Bad idea, made even worse because it's in the haunted Mad Hatter Mansion. Yes, it's 90 minutes of R-rated horror thriller coming to theaters this weekend. You'd be mad to miss it.
Carte. 9 à la banque.
I need
Carte.
another 1,000.
I admire your courage, Miss...
Trench. Sylvia Trench. I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Mr. Bond, I suppose you wouldn't care to...
And that was the very first time Sean Connery delivered that iconic line, in this case to Sylvia Trench in Dr. No back in 1962. The producer of the film said that those words, that Bond, James Bond, against the rhythm of the James Bond theme, was not just good cinema, it became the signature, which has run through all of the Bond films, so he's right. Relive it all with this limited engagement of the original Dr. No. Once again, in theaters, it's an hour and 50 minutes of PG. I think it's more like PG-13 these days. Action adventure in theaters just before the month ends on January 31st. And that's not a bad amount of movies coming out, because we also, this weekend, are some of the movies we talked about earlier. Like, I got a list here. Nomadland, that's the one with Frances McDormand we talked about. Denzel Washington's The Little Things, and Supernova with Stanley Tucci and Colin Firth. All that stuff we talked about earlier in the week, that's all this weekend too. All shoved into January. So not bad.
Yeah, I love that new movie, Dr. No, coming out too. That one actually is really worth seeing. It's such a good movie.
And I love Sean Connery. He's probably my favorite Bond. He delivered that line like no other.
Yes,
He
did.
initiated the line. Yeah, he's the original Bond.